Hello everybody and welcome to Virtual Truck Driver Diaries. My name is James and I hope you enjoy this episode. How are you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's been a long time for me. It's the first time I'm playing this decade and it's nearly, it's a month's already passed. It's been that mad. But yeah, how you doing? I'm here. I'm in the corner. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is enjoying everything. You catch me outside of Renault here in Andorra. I've just been in to check on the status of my new truck, and apparently it's in Paris, ready for me to pick up. So we've got this load to burn. Burn or Basel. I picked up one of the two. I know the parking brake's engaged. I don't need you just to tell me. To burn, yeah. So it's going to be a bit of a long trip. It's it's 942 k's. Let's crack on. Somebody come in. Oh, sounds you legend. Alright, let's crack on. Yeah, guys, I'm going to turn left, you noisy cow. But I hope you're all doing well. I'm down here in the bottom corner. I don't know what this means. Is there somebody coming or something? No? Well, let's crack on. I don't exactly know where I'm going, so I'm just going to
go straight on.
Yeah, alright. Do that. But yes, I have a new truck. It is a Renault Range T Marco 3.0. It's coming, which is going to be cool. I knew that would happen if I changed lanes. But yeah, so as you can see me, I've got my old headset on, the one that's broke. It's been held together by some little Velcro cable ties here, and then this bit is my head tracking unit. So when I go like that, you can know that the picture's moving. Oh, come on. But yeah, I've ordered 3 special edition Renault Range T's from Renault. I've ordered a 4x2, which I'll be using. That's got a full painted Kelsa kit on it. I've ordered a 6x2 mid-lift, and I've also ordered a tag steer, but I've got to wait for the tag steer for a while, so that's cool. The mid-lift, well, I'm going to pick them both up in the next few episodes. I'll be driving the 4x2, so I need to arrange for another driver from the company to come get me, or a DDS or ASA driver to come and get the truck. But if you,
to turn right.
I have a R series Scania that hasn't been featured because the Renaults weren't supposed to be done right. Quick, and there's I ended up buying. I know what this lane is. I'm not going to be stupid and wait for the roundabout. Yeah, so these were supposed to be rentals, as my Renaults should have been ready getting on over 4 months ago. When did I come back? About 4 months ago. I'll explain why I sound like, or I've got a really sore throat, and I have. I'll explain why in a minute. But I ordered these Renaults about 4 months ago. I knew they're going to be a while because they're limited editions.
Take the second exit.
They're 1894 editions, and I'll be talking more about that when I get them and I'm actually driving them for the first time. As you can tell, I have sorted 2 subcontracting deals out. So the official 2 subcontractors currently of the Virtual Truck Driver Daily/Diary series is DDS Haulage. You know, everybody knows I love Dean. I've got one of his trailers on at the minute because he's helping me out to get to Paris. I've had another driver come and pick up the trailer that I had. He is using that. I believe that trailer's gonna be.
Turn left.
Nah, that's not it. I'm gonna go this way. Sorry, Stan, I'm going to have to work yourself out again.
Okay, let's find a new
There we
route.
go. Yeah, you find a new route because I'm going down this bit. We will be coming back to Spain, guys, because I've got a lot of announcements coming regarding VTDD in a while. Obviously, the first being today's with the 1894 editions. Then, yeah, I'll take some photos in the showroom of the mid-lift, and I'll put them on whenever that episode is. I'll pick them both up. I just noticed that it's really bad for you guys, isn't it? I know why that is. I know exactly why that is. Sorry guys, in 2 seconds you're going to see my new screensaver. There we go, it should run better now for you guys. I'm really sorry about that. So the head tracker unit, I'll explain more about that in coming episodes as well, because I've got a webcam now. And I'll be talking you through what's happening. So I've got a lot of announcements going on. Oh, I went off again, then I was in neutral. No, still the retarder on. Where was I? My train of thought. Yep, I'm going to explain a lot of things in the coming episodes, so I do apologise, but you're going to be hearing announcement after announcement after announcement. So the first 2 announcements done today. I've got subcontractors ASA, and then I've got DDS, which is what I'm using now. I'm going to try and, yes, Dortmund have just scored. For a time check, 'cause I know some of you guys loved it when I did that. It's the 1st to the 2nd 2020, and it's 14:42. I need to explain why I look like absolute crap.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Yes, boss.
Exit now.
Yes, boss. Sorry guys, I'm just going to concentrate coming down here. Roadworks, brilliant. Are they actually ever going to finish that road? People are asking me as well, why am I on the UK side of the road? The reason I am on the UK side,
At the roundabout,
interior,
second exit.
is because I set my head tracker up. So my head tracking unit, my HTU, I set that up for it to be this side, and it's going to be too much of a problem if I set it up for left-hand drive.
Exit
So I'm going to
now.
stay right-hand drive, unfortunately. Plus it makes it more fun. So, first 2 announcements. Renault Range T's coming back. I'm going home. Second thing, I have 2 subcontracting deals at the minute. I am potentially looking for a third, but it's going to have to be a right fit for me, to be truthful. What else am I looking at? So yeah, they're the 2 announcements. I feel like absolute crap, and I look like it because I had the liver biopsy done 6 days ago. I've got a discharge paper sat in front of me because that came this morning. Got the mid lift up, no wonder it's, there we go, that's better. I didn't think it was running flat.
Keep right, and then exit right.
You're gonna come down here, aren't you? Yeah, no way.
Exit right.
Heading to Airbus land. Toulouse. It's where they build the. It's where they get all the parts to come to build all the new Airbus planes. One strike danger, two strikes perfect. That's what them signs say. Basically, it's like if you've ever been on the M5 in the UK, they've got chevrons on the floor and you need to keep 5 apart. It's basically they've just done it with the hard shoulder lines and it's 2. So Chateau de Fior. Yeah, it's over there. But yeah, I had liver biopsy done, which was painful. It really hurt, actually, I'm not gonna lie. It really did hurt. But it needed to be done, unfortunately. My professor needed to, professor and doctor and the medical people for my liver needed. Dortmund has scored again, yes. Haaland scored again, get in there. They needed some samples and they want to know, they want a definitive answer, so they took 6 samples of my liver to test anything and everything, from stupid little things to the big things that you can have wrong with your liver. Unfortunately, the age of my liver, no matter what I'm doing, all my exercise and everything, the age of my liver is still getting worse. So the age of my liver is calculated at a 74-year-old who's been an alcoholic since they were 15. And the way he said and described alcoholic, it's basically like if they put Jack Daniels, basically the way he said to me, because I knew I love cornflakes, he was like, basically putting a bottle of Jack Daniels on the cornflakes and eating it every morning, and then drinking stupid all day. And I was like, brilliant, thanks. And he went, so basically, well, I've got it written down on the left on the screen, that's why if I start looking that way, it's because I'm reading the other screen. So your OBS is up on this screen, and this is just the game on my Ultrawide, and then that's the second monitor. So basically, the procedure for a liver biopsy is you go into hospital at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they admit you in the God, John should come up. It's me freaking shit.
Keep right.
Elective procedures unit, and they admit you and they talk to you for half an hour and make sure you're alright and everything, and be like, have you had anything to eat? And I'll be like, no, I've been nil by mouth for 24 hours. And it's like, oh, we didn't need to do that. And I'm like, that's not what the letter said, love. She went, you've been given the wrong letter. And I'm like, let me guess, you're going to give me say I've got the wrong date as well.
Mind the speed.
And she was like, no, you got the right date. I was like, buzzing. So they took some blood off me, and they took a lot of blood off me actually. It's nothing new. They had to check it all to make sure I could clot, antibiotics, inflammation, liver functions, ABC, CDBs, QMP, BLB or whatever it is, BLB, I know it sounds like be right back. I'm going for the auto pass if anybody wondering why I'm out here. because I'm lazy and I can't be asked to brake because my left leg is now resting really nicely. Oh, 40, brake. Sorry, didn't want to break your barrier. So you're gonna have to give way, mate, because I'm literally right here. If you can't see it, my big fat head's in the way. In fact, actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I can't swap it without having to go off it. Shall we go off it, guys, and then move it to I'm in the centre of the screen, out of the way? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to cruise. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's lost the mouse. Oh, I've disappeared. There we go. Here's where I come back and it's in exactly the wrong place. Ooh. That's perfect. Couldn't have done that better if I tried. I saw some blood. There was another bloke in there, but he was really poorly, and it took a while for his blood to come back, so I had to wait. And then he went in. So they thought, because they said the results were on the way back up, because they got like this air pressure system where they could shoot things in special capsules. I was at Royal Derby Hospital. If you know RDH, then you'll know the system of they can send capsules to each other through tubes like the Thunderbirds and everything. So they knew they were on the way back. Mine had already been back for a couple of hours, but they couldn't do me because that bloke needed doing first because he needed some specialist help. So everybody was waiting around. They took him in, and I'm like, well, I had a liver biopsy before, so I know roughly how long it takes. About 25-30 minutes later, he didn't come back. And then this nurse lady, who I now know is the assistant to the doctor that was doing it, she came out and got his other half. I don't know whether she was his wife, his girlfriend or whatever. So the lady came in and they said, and she sort of, the nurse was looking really sad, head down, and she was like, I need you to come with me if that's okay. And I'm like, uh-oh, here we go, he's killed him or something. It turns out that the bloke was poorlier than they thought, and he came back because he had to get his stuff and get changed out of that stupid gown. So there's like 4 of us in the bay and everybody was like, are you okay? And he's like, oh, unfortunately mate, no, I've got to, I won't lie, he goes, I've got to go into Estonia. They told me I'm going to die within the next 3 months, so I want to go home. I need to go home, I need to go back to my house in Derby, and I need to phone the family and let them know what's happening, and then to tell them I'll be over in the next couple of hours. And I looked at him and I'm so sorry mate. He goes, nah, don't worry about me, I'll be having a nice party up in the clouds. And I was like, well, that's one way of looking at it. And his other half was like, will you stop cracking jokes, it's not funny, it's serious. And it was me, obviously I'm English, so I've got an English, I've got an Estonian, I've got a Latvian and a Russian in there. It's brilliant. She's like, you stop cracking jokes, this is serious. Gonna be a crash here. See, I can't undertake some. Oh, that's why everybody's gone out. Oh, it's carried. So I got the Russian guy on the floor. It's hilarious. The Latvian's looking at me, and then the doctor comes and goes, right, you're next to the Latvian, and he just looked at me and he said to the nurse, you ain't gonna tell me I'm dying, are you? And she went, no, you've just got a problem with clotting. So your blood, obviously your liver's your blood into it, so you need your blood to clot so you don't bleed to death. And I was like, okay, so they took him in, obviously he couldn't clot properly. I'm surprised he even did the procedure, to be truthful. But he clotted well actually after a couple of hours. I'm not saying he was spurting out blood every couple of hours, it was controllable, it just, you know, but doctors know what they're doing and I don't, so boom. So he comes and gets me, And the lady's like, I know your mum. Well, I knew your mum, and I was like, oh god, here we go. She goes, no, she used to talk about you all the time. So to prevent the Dr. Austin from getting hurt, I'm going to be sitting on your hand. And I'm like, yeah, you really did know my mum, didn't you? If I get pain and it really hurts, I will punch my way out of the problem. Like, I will start swinging my big left hand everywhere. Because I've got no power in my right, because my right would be pinned behind my back for the procedures that you get to your ribs to do your liver. So my right hand's already took care of because it's got me on it, and then got this lady sitting on my other wrist, and she's like, gonna hurt. And I was like, yeah, I know. Don't need you to tell me. I've been here before. So getting into procedures, I was talking to the doctor a lot because he's been my consultant since I was 17. I'm now, probably at the time of this going out, I'm probably just 26. I'm 25 at the time of recording. And we were talking, and it turns out I've lost a lot of weight since I last been there, which was about a year. So I'm doing really well. I'm back at 13 stone 8, something like that. It's just I've got excess skin now that I need to trim off. So I've got it written down now. I'll go back to the monitor. So there's 3 big needles of local anaesthetic, and he'll empty one just under your skin, and then he'll go a little bit further and empty another one, and then he'll go into your liver and he'll empty the full thing in there. And then he makes a small little cut and he goes, you didn't feel that, did you? And I was like, no. And I'm like, I don't like being numb, I hate it. And he goes, right, I want 1 sample this time. Last time I did done it was 3. He goes, I want 1 sample this time. And he was like, oh, I'm sitting. Excuse me. And I'm like, okay, right, I'm gonna have to put all of it for 1 time. Because it still hurts. Even if you can't, your mind's like, you're not gonna feel it, you're not gonna feel it, and he goes click, and you're like, oh, that hurt, you bugger. And he goes, right, I made the small cut, I'm going in with the biopsy retriever tool thing, I've forgotten its name. It's got a stupid name. I'm like, alright, I know this is going to hurt, and the lady was pressing frankly her arse right into my wrist, so I'm like, I don't know what's going to hurt more, and he went, right, 3, 2, and then it went bang on 2, I'm waiting for 1 and then go, and he's gone 3, 2, bang, so he's hit me on 2. I'm like, yeah, I felt that. I did feel that. And he went, right, let's get it in the little tub of fluid and the specimen jar and all that crap. And he went, uh-oh. And I'm like, what? When am I going to... That's the first thing I said to him, came straight out. He went, uh-oh. And I went, when am I going to die? And he went, no, not anytime soon. And I'm like, okay, what's the problem? He goes, your liver's in a bad way. I'm going to, well, I could tell that by the fact that the specimen, the little biopsy, the piece of skin he took, the ends were curling up on each other, which is a bad sign. And when they go in this jar, they're supposed to get longer. So they were shriveling up, basically. I'm like, okay, so what we're going to do? Bearing in mind the local anaesthetic's starting to wear off at this point, and we're debating on what we're going to do. And I said, you got to do whatever you think's best. I'm here now, you might as well just keep thumping me, because I'm going to have to thump you about 6 times. I'm like, can I have more local anaesthetic? He goes, no. So I'm like, okay, right, let's crack on. I was like, crack on, get 2, 3, 4 done, and then I'm going to have to grin and bear 5 and 6, and he was like, yeah. So he goes in, number 2, takes it out of the retrieval machine, puts it in a specimen jar, that's rolled up on it, and I'm like, no, don't roll up on his jar, please, please, please don't, please don't, please. And it rolled up. Oh, for God's sake. He goes, I still need 6. I'm going, this local anaesthetic can wear off because I'm starting to feel my liver hurting and my ribs and the swelling and everything. And he goes, I still need 6. And I'm like, can't you go further into my liver? Because he wants to take it from the edge. I'm like, do you want to go further into my liver? I know it's going to hurt, and it's going to really, really hurt. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to have to keep going towards the middle now. So, goes a bit further in with the machine. I'm like, I can feel it working its way around inside of me, and it's like the world's horriblest feeling ever. And he took sample 3. Sample 3 did the right thing and didn't roll up on itself, it got longer. So he said, I'm going to go in a little bit further. And I'm like, okay, so the 4th one comes out. He goes into the 5th one, and I'm like, I can feel you going through the cut in my side. And he's like, right, it's worn off. And then I'm like, yeah. And he just went 3, 2, 1, bang. And I'm like, oh! And the pain is something I've never felt before. The pain was something I've never ever felt that bad before. And he's like, oh, come on, car. Oh, another car. Want the auto pass. So I'm like, okay, this is starting to hurt now. And he goes, I'm going to go in for one more. And he got and I'm like, no, stop. This has got to stop. I can't, I felt the 3rd one, I felt the 4th one, the 5th one I could really feel. That one really hurts. I'm sorry, but that's your lot. You're not going back in. I'm like, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but you're not going back in, and I have utmost respect for you and for every medical person, but you're not going back in. No way, I can't do it. He's like, oh, fair dues, we've got enough. We'll test the rolled up ones to see why they rolled up. I'm like, wicked. So you have to lay. Basically, what happens then is after that's happened, you have to lay on your right hand side. So your liver's on your right hand side. So if you sit up straight now and deflate your lungs properly, you feel your ribs on your right hand side. Between the 2nd and last rib on the bottom, you will feel something soft and squidgy. That soft and squidgy thing is your liver. So basically what happens is they go in between the 2nd to last and last rib to retrieve. You're going to come steaming back up my inside, isn't you? Stay out, wicked. So you have to lay on your right hand side so your blood will clot, or you'll just bleed out forever. So you have to lay on your right side for half an hour. It was 4 hours last time I went and had it done. Yeah, explain the post-op procedure I've got written down here. Explain. Yes, you have to lie on your right hand side for 30 minutes, then you have to lay flat on your back, like flat, for it was 1 hour, yeah, it was 1 hour. Then you have to sit up in your bed at a 45-degree angle for 2 hours. After that, if your blood pressure and your oxygen and your pulse and your eye reflexes are okay, and your vital signs, you can get up and walk around. And then another half an hour after that, if you basically, I'm going to be really crude here, if you can get up, walk around without it hurting, and you can do a poo and a wee, have a hot drink and eat something and keep it down, they'll discharge you within 4 hours of that happening. So if you've done your poo, your wee, and you've had something to eat and you've kept it down, and you could drink a hot drink, then so let's say if you can have your poo and your wee and all that at 12 o'clock, they'll let you out at 4, so it's 4 hours from that moment. I'm like, but I don't really need a poo though, can you give me something to make me go poo? Because I really don't need a poo. I had one in the morning knowing I was going to the hospital, because I hate the toilets. And she's like, I can give you something for it, but it means you'll have to wait here for another 2 hours. And I was like, fine. So I was like, cool. So yeah, as soon as that magic 4 or 6 hours hit, she can go home, and it was cool. Obviously last time I was in for 2 days, because it turns out that my doctor had nicked, if I say frozen I mean local anaesthetics, basically froze the bottom of my lung instead of my liver, and it really hurt, and he was wondering why I could feel the pain last time, because he froze my liver, my lung, not my liver, so I couldn't breathe properly. So I was struggling to breathe. Struggling to breathe. It really hurt. Hello. So yeah, but they talk about referred pain, and that's where a part of your body has been hurt, damaged, or in my case biopsied, and there's a certain other part of the body, like for your liver, it's your right shoulder. So when you have your liver done, your right shoulder feels like it wants to blow up physically. It's that painful, which is okay. In the end, it really did hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing I can say, because it did hurt. It really hurt, I can't describe it. But yeah, I didn't need the off my head tab, then the Prefrin I had last time, when they realised that mine op had gone wrong. They gave me the Prefrin, which stoned me off my face for a day and a half, and then they let me go after 2 days. Which was cool, but this time I did it on 4 paracetamol, and they wonder why it hurt. 4 paracetamol. I take 3 every 4 hours normally for my leg. But yeah, so I'm a discharge sheet. I can't show it to the camera obviously because it's got my address, my date of birth, my doctor's name, the discharge lady's name, my NHS number, so I can't triage. Come on, I'm not breaking, are you mad? Come on, come on. Here's where that Clio got right to the back end of that lorry on. Buzzing. I'd lifted thinking this was a 2-bit, 2-lane piece. But yeah, it's got my NHS number, my social security number and everything on it. Review of case and functional state. This is hilarious. Mr. James Hall was admitted to the elective procedure unit for a liver biopsy. This is why I don't text and drive in real life, guys. What I'm doing is reading a sheet, playing a simulator. On the 27th of the 1st, 2020, there was no immediate post-procedure complications and was discharged home at the same day following a period of routine observation. Whoa, already stopping. Fire engine, there you come. Don't even think about it. I didn't think you was going to stop.
Exit right.
Thanks. What's happened up there?
Finding a new route.
I can't go up there. Now we're in a problem because I should have gone up there. Is it shut both ways? Yeah, it is. There you come, because I'll read the sat nav. There you go, menu. Unfortunately, there was a post-stop problem. I've managed to pick up the flow. But it was really nice. The lady was really, really nice. So yeah, I know there's a lady there from Ward 202 at Derby, RDH. She does.
Please watch the speed.
Sorry, she does some YouTube videos as well about makeup tutorials. So I know she's watching because she recognised my voice. So hello.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm not going to say what I wanted to say next because that's just wrong.
Turn right.
But yeah, so I've got a sore throat. I've got a cough. It's irritating us, really. It's nearly the Bathurst 12 hours, and I'm absolutely buzzing my tits off. My Bathurst 12 hours next weekend, so that'll be on the whatever day it is. Be the 7th or something. I'm looking like for fuel. They need some. So whoever calls the motorway to be closed, thank you very much, because I wouldn't have thought about fuel if I hadn't gone the way I should have gone. Oh, come on. You have to wait, I'm sorry. So I was going to go there. Stupid car drivers. Ah no, I have to come back out on the main road. I'm little like. Don't you even think about it. You stay in, because I need to get some fuel, and I'm a big ass lorry, so you can all bugger off down that way, that way, that way, that way. Don't you be honking at me, you stupid car, bugger off. Honk me one more time, I swear to God. Oh, look at it. Don't make me rage because I've got a sore throat and it's not going to happen. I've done so well not to say a swear word so far. I've been recording for 38 minutes and 11 seconds. Which is going to be fun. You ain't gonna move, are you? Back onto the road for a second time. Post there somewhere. My big lorry costs more than your Lamborghini. Well, the new Renault orders cost me €748,000. Pounds, sorry. Yeah, about €1 million. Borussia Dortmund versus FC Union Berlin. The half-time score is 2-0. Buzzing. Even better. But yeah, so it really hurt at the end of it. But I already have my appointment for talk about the results, and it's in 3 weeks time, so I'm kind of nervous and a bit panicky about it. They only ever say to me is if you get a hospital letter really quick or within the same week of your procedure, then something's wrong. I'm like, wicked. So I've now got to sit here for the next week and a bit and wonder what's wrong. I just realised I missed my tablets. No, bloody peage. You route your way around them and then they close the road that you need to go on to avoid them. Right guys, should have done it at the fuel stop, but I've only just thought about it. Need so much this way, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Oh guys. Ah. I don't recommend taking them with Tango Orange as well. Well, it's done. I've had it done. Really hurts. I had to stay in bed for 2 days when I got home, and I ate that. I keep was toast for 3 days. I had to go to the doctor's yesterday to get bloody antibiotics to bloody get rid of this flu thing I caught in the hospital. Oh yeah. Fucking. Here's a story for yous. You go into the doctor's and you're walking a bit slow and like an old person because your liver is still absolutely hurting, which means your right shoulder's hurting, which means your right hand side is fully hurting, you can't use your right hand properly. I'm lucky, I've got quite a I am lucky because I have a quite strong right wrist, is what I'm trying to say. And so I'll go in there. That's a roadworks, of course. Tunnel can never be a tunnel in France, can it? Which way are we all going? Well then. So I walk into the doctor's and I'm like, I had a liver biopsy on Monday. I'm really not feeling well. I need to see a doctor. Obviously I understand I can't have it now, but today or tomorrow morning would be nice. She goes, you're looking really unwell there, Mr. Hull. Can I ask you if you've been to China? I'm like, because of the Korea virus going on. I'm like, coronavirus, sorry, not Korea. Sorry Korea, I love you really. I'm like, no, I had a liver biopsy done on Monday. What, Monday just gone? Yeah. I need to ask you though, have you flown to China? No! The closest I've been to China is the bloody Chinese around the corner. And she's like, no need to take that attitude, Mr. Hull. If you get an appointment today, you can wait till tomorrow morning. I said, that's fine then, but if I have to ring 999 or 111, I'm giving them your name. And she was like, actually, Mr. Hull, if you could go sit in the waiting area, I'm pretty sure we could get Dr. Jennifer to come out and see you quickly, as you've had a liver biopsy on Monday and you're not part of the coronavirus. I'm like, brilliant, thank you. Now, I don't like threatening people, I don't like blackmailing them, but somebody who has had it's a minor op, but they've had an operation, you know, procedure, whatever you want to call it. You know, they kind of like assume that you go home and sleep and lie in bed and just eat toast and drink chocolate milkshake all day. No, let's assume that they went straight to the airport and hopped on a flight back to China and then stayed there and got this bug and then a coronavirus and then come back and are spreading it to everybody. Yeah, like I could totally afford to do that for starters. So, but I didn't like getting nasty with her, but I needed to be seen. So Dr. Jennifer come out and I said, look, sore throat. She goes, I got what we call hospital throat. I'm like, well, what's that when it's at home? She goes, oh, somebody if you don't like the forced air, because it's forced air, recycled air in the hospital, isn't it? And she's like, some people, you know, struggle with it. And I was like, yeah, I am one of them actually. And she's like, fine, take these tablets, up your paracetamol that you take during the day up to 3, and take these antibiotics, which is what I just took, so I had to turn camera off. And she's like, are you allergic to anything? Because I still have my red band on at that point from the hospital. I've got my watch back on now. And I was like, because she's seen the red bracelet, that, you know, the wristband, and I was like, yeah, I'm allergic to penicillin, morphine, and ibuprofen. And she's like, can I ask why penicillin? I said, yeah, penicillin gives me hives big time, and then with my eczema, they burst and leak and gunk everywhere. She was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, ibuprofen. I said, yeah, that gives me chronic diarrhea, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't help with swelling or anything. She's like, okay. What about morphine? I said, I'm allergic to morphine, and I went, I get very, very, very aggressive. But the thing is, I do it in a moment of rage, and I can't remember until people tell me afterwards. So and she's like, right, fine, I'll give you some erythromycin and I will see you on Tuesday morning for a checkup. And she said, James, I know you're a sim racer, and I know you've had internet problems, and I know you want to go racing, but do not go racing this weekend. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, no racing. And I'm like, can I do some Euro Truck instead? And she went, just as long as you're sensible. So here I am, doing some ETS2. And we just crossed into Switzerland, which means we're not that far away. I'm going to see how far away we actually are. That's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. 150 minutes.
Go straight on.
I will. That made me jump. So, yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to round this episode off here because I've been talking for 48 and a bit minutes. My throat's killing me, and honestly I just want to have a little rave. So I will see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, because that's bloody daily. I'm on diaries at the minute because I've not got enough time to do daily at the minute. So guys, I'll see you next Friday. Well, first of all, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments what you think about this episode, and please do write in the comments. Don't just be like, just actually write in the comments for me and let me know what you thought of this episode. I think you've got to do that. But yeah, thank you to everybody for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. It's nice to be back, and I will see you tomorrow, where I could either still be in Bern in this truck, still in Bern without this truck, in Paris with the new one, or on the way to Paris to get the new one. I have no idea what's going to happen the minute this camera gets turned off. But all I'm going to say is thank you to everybody for watching. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. It's nice to be back. I've got a sticky throttle. Yeah, I have. Come on. I re-greased them before I went on. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So throat play milk. So thank you to everybody for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoy it. If you want to see more episodes like this, then let me know. I'm talking really quickly because I need to cough. So thank you to everybody for watching, and I will probably be on the road somewhere tomorrow. Whether I'm still in a truck, not in a truck on the way to Paris in the new one, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If I can find a load to Paris, then I'll take this truck to Paris. That's the plan, or anywhere around Paris. And when I mean around Paris, I mean 150 mile radius, because 150k radius, because then I can actually get into Paris without having to burn so much fuel. But thank you to everybody for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you to DDS for loaning over their trailer for this trip. I hope to do more loads with you guys, and I hope to do loads with ASA. And SDC trailer, I think, is the one that's available to me in a minute. But yeah, anyway, thank you to everybody for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Have a really good day. See you next Friday. Adios, guys.